Good afternoon. You're here with Prissy Tomboy and Konshens, an upcoming hip-hop star in the DMV area. Thank you for taking the time out to let us ask you a couple of questions so the world can get to know you better.
Thank y'all for coming through.
How'd you get your name first?
Well, first, the spelling of it is actually the dictionary spelling of the word conscience. And of course, you know your conscience is the mediator of, your id and super ego, and that's basically the channel that lets you know, what I'm saying, what you really feel about a certain situation. Your conscience is what you really feel. And a lot of individuals out here, they operate, what I'm saying, from a standpoint as to where they don't actually utilize their conscience. They just act on, what I'm saying, immediate gratification of what immediately pleases them, as opposed to, what I'm saying, looking into the deeper meaning of things. So,
when did you realize music is what you wanted to do?
I actually, my uncles had a band called Park Avenue in the '60s, and
wow,
they played throughout the U.S. They were managed by this guy who runs Q Studios that a lot of people come to in this area to record, especially national acts. This guy by the name of Ken, and you let my uncles tell it. I used to go down in the basement and hop on the drums and bang on the drums and hop on the keyboard and playing the keyboard, and but my first instrument I actually picked up and learned how to read music to was the clarinet.
I used to play the flute.
Yeah, so it went from clarinet. I played piano. I tried drums, but my coordination is not like nowhere near being ready to play no drums. And that was when I fell in love with music.
Okay. What is your overall feeling that you want your fans to take away from the sophomore album that may differ from the first?
Well, actually, the sophomore album is a live rendition of my debut album. I do have 3 new tracks on them. The single is actually going to be featuring Rain from WPGC 95.5, which is entitled She's So Street. And
shout out to Rain and WPGC.
Oh, definitely. And that will be on air hopefully within the next month. We're looking at this fall, mid to late October, for the release of the second project.
What is your overall feeling about the artists in the DMV area now?
Honestly,
honest.
Not original at all. It seems as though a lot of artists here, they just go along with what's hot for the moment. Not to take nothing away from the national artists that, what I'm saying, are making their moves and stamping their mark in the hip-hop industry. But, that's what made hip-hop when it was originated. The originality, what I'm saying, the uniqueness, where it was, where so if an artist put out a song and you put out a song that sound like that, you're biting. Like, that's wrong. Like, in the book in the hip-hop Bible, it's certain standards that you got to live by, and it's not just getting on a mic and rapping. You know what I mean? You really gotta. This is like a lifestyle, and it's something that you learn and you study. You grow, adapt to. You make hip-hop a part of you.
What overall feeling do you think that you want your fans to take away in this second album that differs from the first?
It's a lot more. I'm gonna say it draws people in a lot more because of the whole live aspect of it, and as opposed to my debut album, it being a hip-hop artist, you when recording, you learn a whole bunch of things about yourself. You know what I mean? So, like the second project, I'm not gonna say I didn't put 150% into it, the first go round, but the second go round, it's a lot more, emotion and tone inflections, and I mean, you can really tell the second go round that I've mastering the art of using your voice as an instrument.
Okay. What is the one song on this second album that you hold closest to your heart?
I'm gonna say the single, She's So Street, featuring Rain. What's up, Rain? Because the song is about the street and how the street isn't necessarily faithful to those who have a relationship with it. And I refer to the street as a female. And you know, the three things that you do when you're in a relationship with a female is, you know, you spend time with her, you spoil her, and you protect her. But, you know, in this situation, necessarily, when you do this with the street and you get locked up, you know, the next guy step out on the block and it's a whole new relationship with her. So, you know, it's, and being as though we're in a day and time where, you know, a lot of kids, a lot of the youngins, they just out here just sleepwalking and living kind of reckless and thinking that, you know, that the block, you know what I mean, is the number one priority. And not realizing that, man, when you gone, the block's still here. And it's like a cycle that never ends. And I don't think if anybody addresses it, then it won't be stopped. November 15th at the Arc in Washington, D.C., I am up. I'm a nominee for 2 Velocity Magazine Awards, Best Male Hip Hop Artist and Best Rap Album in D.C., Maryland, Virginia. So, yeah, I mean, just everybody keep your eyes open. Konshens and State of Mind is definitely going to be doing some things in the 08 and the 09, and, you know, just keep your eyes open.
It was definitely nice to meet you, and on behalf of Macksamillions Production, we thank you for spending some time with us so people in the whole world can get to know Konshens a little bit better.
This is the title track, Chosen One. It goes a little something like this here.
Yo, I hold myself high like Hayes prices, cause the time is priceless. Without it I'm lifeless. I was told no, but did it in spite. This kid as tight as lemons, went through it, just do it. No, Nike checks, but I check myself, then play the cards I'm dealt. Then I shuffle like Ali, against the ropes I he won't quit, no shit. How I did it, lyrically spit it, hustle to flip it, granted a gift, I'm gifted. Sour diesel in that Dutch, I'm lifted. I'm plotting on how to get it, so I strategize. No surprise, look me in my eyes, and they all say I'm the chosen one to lead my team in the league, win an MVP. And I'm the chosen one to make moves and prove the dudes wrong, forever doubting me. And I'm the chosen one, I'ma bring the city to the industry, leave it to me, cause I'm the chosen one.
Welcome to the DMV, this is Konshens, your uptown representative. DC stand up, we definitely in here.